Hello everyone, this is Diane. It is time to do some collaging. First of all, let me apologize for last week's collage video, which didn't happen. I mean, it did happen. I made the video, I made my collage, but there was a glitch in the video and it stopped after just a few minutes and didn't go again. And it wasn't a YouTube upload issue, it was the video itself that I made. I tried to watch it on my camera card on my computer and it stopped at the same place where it did on the video, so I couldn't do anything about it. So let me just show you what I did end up doing. The prompts were something wet, and I had this frog from a children's book. Whoops, losing some pages. Any kind of tag, I just used this. This is actually a digital that's in my shop. I think I still have some of those tags, but I scanned them into my computer and made digital. A pattern with stripes. Now this image right here was all one piece, so half of it was her head and half of it was stripes, so I used that. Something silver, and I had this piece with just the legs and the skirt with the silver sequin skirt, so I put that in. And a barcode, and this is a little plant poke thing that was in my petunias that I bought this year, and that's the barcode on them. So it's kind of a quirky collage that I did with, she doesn't have a head, so I just put this on top of her head, but there's a head over here, so I don't know, it doesn't make sense, but it's kind of fun, and it used all the elements that were required, so I had fun doing that. So let's do today's video. Today's prompts are something that starts with the letter N. I didn't give myself choices for this. I just found this image with the nest, and I'm going to go with that. A piece of a postcard, either side. Well, this is a postcard with a bird, which would go well with the nest, but I have to say I don't really like using vintage postcards for collages. But I might, because I really like those together. But I do have these. This is just a digital postcard. I'm not sure what shop I got it from. And this is just one of my postcards that I scanned. So it's a digital printout of one of my postcards. And, you know, so I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to use for that. A piece of a coloring book page. The only coloring book I have is just some pages from a Vogue fashion coloring book. And so I thought maybe I would take a portion of this design here. I might use that. A measurement of something. And so I pulled this from one of my mechanical drawing books. This one has some measurements all around here. There's also measurements here. I don't know which side I'll use. And then lastly, something in a geometric shape besides rectangular. And I have these two discs. I can use one or the other of those. So let's figure it out, what we want to do. This section out. I'm sorry. think I just like the simplicity of that one. One, two, three, four, five. I have my 5 elements. Now, if we're going to go with all of these, see how they would look. I might do a little coloring on this scrap. Or maybe I won't do any coloring on it. I think I just like all of the blues showing there, and I don't want to add blue to that. I think I like it with just the black and white. And I think I will use that old vintage postcard because I like it with the nest. So we have blue in the birds and blue in the eggs and a teal greenish blue there. This is dated 1916. Okay, so the first thing to get glued down would be this. I'm still surrounded by cookbook stuff. It is Saturday, but I've been working on those cookbook journals because I spent some time this week with other people. Like I visited my brother because he just had surgery a couple weeks ago. I hadn't seen him in a while. So I took half a day on Thursday to go visit him and his family, which was nice. And I had lunch with a friend another day, which always takes longer than just, eating lunch here. Oh, and we visited another friend that was in the hospital. My brother wasn't in the hospital, he was home when I visited him, but so I had a lot of visiting this week, and so didn't get in my craft room as much as I should for a work week, So I've been working on those next 2 cookbook journals, and they're coming along nicely. That came together pretty quickly, didn't it? Sometimes the ones I think are going to be harder are actually not hard. And the ones I think are going to be easy, I struggle with. You never know. But I do like that one. Stamp the date on it. And we have something that starts with the letter N. We have a piece of a postcard. We actually have the whole postcard. A piece of a coloring book page, a measurement, and something in a geometric shape. The bonus was something that represents summer. I think we have one more week in July. I think next Saturday is July 31st. So this was week 29. Now in the bonus video or collage bit, instead of working in another book, I'm going to go back and collage on these pages that I haven't done yet. I didn't want to do the collage challenge on these pages for some reason. And there are going to be a few extra pages in this book, so I thought I would just do collage on these. And the only thing I picked out was this, because I love her and she's so fun and quirky, and this. I just have to find some things to add to these images to make a collage on these pages. This is from Artful Blogging, Winter 2015. I don't know the artist, but I got some of the Artful Blogging magazines from Somerset Studio when they had whoops, that was noisy. Backstock magazines. They have a special sale every year, Backstock magazines. So I got some issues of that Artful Blogging, and there were so many fun images in those books. Let's just figure out this one first. This is my bag of collage images that I want to put in my scripture journal, but I just pulled them out to look at for these. But it would be better than having all of my collage glue book stuff laying around, you know. I have enough stuff here with all the cookbook stuff. I just kind of moved aside so I could work on this project today. Oh, I like that. It's a possibility for that page. It's a telephone pole home. Located in Kansas, the entire first floor is built of old telephone poles after the fashion of old log cabins. I don't know where I got this piece, but it's kind of cool. I don't think I'll use it in this collage, but let's check it out. I like the colors with it. I just don't think it fits in there very well. I'm just setting aside some possibilities that match with color or kind of style. Okay, let's see what we have here. It's from a songbook. It says, "Merrily we roll along." This is just a tiny little scrap of coffee dyed paper I stamped priceless and cut that with fancy scissors. This is a stamp from a library. George F. Johnson Library Memorial in Endicott, or Memorial Library in Endicott, New York. I think that's enough going on, don't you? My goodness, I haven't even had lunch, and my stomach is gurgling like I'm working on a 3-course meal. There. Now, I don't know if I forgot to change my battery or if this is just a battery. It doesn't have a very long life, but it's flashing, and I'm going to try to, we'll see what we can do with this page, and hopefully the battery won't die on me. I probably forgot to change it. I'm going to use this piece of a Tim Holtz paper because I really like it. I've always liked that because I like vintage sewing pattern images. And this is my glue book, and I would get to keep it if I use this. I could add this flower to kind of tie the two pages together. I want to put some numbers or something on it. Let's see, I've got some numbers in this basket, I think. There's some big ones. Some colorful ones from art journals that came out of Art Journal magazine. Oh, cutting it too close. I'm trying to straighten that crooked cut line, but now I think I'll just have to cut the number out. I'm going to see if I want to use it before I cut the circle, the center out of that. Maybe I want it to be a 9. These have a very similar footprint, I guess. There's an empty space right down there, but that makes them look cohesive, I guess. These are totally different styles, but they have this flower and kind of the same type of layout, so I think we'll go with this. I don't know if I want to use these scissors or not. I have this word priceless over there. sorry. I think I have some stamped words in this binder. It says no refunds, no exchanges. Yeah, those are probably stamped in the same session. They say priceless and they're cut with the same scissors. I don't have a lot of time because my battery is flashing at me. So hopefully one of these words will work. Okay, these are the elements I want to use. And I have this no refunds, no exchanges. Or I have confidential. I like that because it's black and white like the number. Okay, let's start gluing. Oh, that's pretty too, isn't it? Let me look. I don't think, well, if I put that down there, I think I like the color of that better. Changed things up a bit when I flipped it over. It's so pretty though. This came out of a book of alpine flower designs that I got at a flea market. Hang in there, battery. We're almost done. I didn't like having these empty pages hanging out there. So we'll take care of that. Now I think I moved that flower down so that number 9 doesn't fit, or 6. We're gonna make it fit. I think maybe that's where I had it, because I want to use that black and white confidential and I want the black and white number there. There. I like those pages. It is fun doing collages without the prompts too, because I can do what I want. There. I like them. Do you like them? I'm happy with them. And then we did this one. And now I'm going to go eat lunch. Thanks for watching, and I hope you have a creative day today, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.